Hi everyone and welcome back to Crafty Girls. So today I'm showing you how I made this golden black marbled sweet tray. I used gypsunite and a gold metallic paint. It's perfect for a DIY project or any home decor or even for gifting. So let's get started. I've got a nice mold which I wanted to try out. It's a nice wavy one. Right, so I thought this would be quite nice as a teacher gift because you could make the mold and then maybe put some lint balls, chocolates or something like that, some little chocolates or sweets or something in there. So I thought that would be quite nice. Again, I will put a picture in the description to show the actual mold that I got from Temu. Again, please don't judge me. I have mentioned before about the difference in price between the molds that we get here and the molds that we can get from overseas. So I do get my molds from overseas. Unfortunately, that's the only way I can actually afford to get molds, to be quite honest. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the black pigment and I'm going to use some metallic craft paint. I want to see whether the metallic comes out in the actual gypsunite or whether it just looks yellow. So let's have a go. So as usual, it's the powder gypsunite with the liquid, which is the modifier and the water mix. I'm just going to use, I've got a bucket load of these we bought for a party for stirring the coffee, and I've got a bucket load of them, so I'm just going to use that for the metallic craft paint. Let me get rid of that little piece of plastic because I don't want that inside. That seems to be fine. Right, so let's mix this up. Again, I've used my calculator that my son so kindly made the program for, and it literally works out exactly what I need for each of my molds. This, I'm assuming, wouldn't work with your jesmonite or any other. I mean, it might work with plaster of Paris or any other 3-part mixture that you use, but for now it works perfectly for my gypsunite because he actually worked it on my measurements that I used to get the correct ratio. So that helps me a lot with not having a lot of leftover and having to use up all the excess that I end up with when I'm guessing how much to make. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the black marble. I want it quite dark, or quite a lot of marbling. And the gold, I'll put a little bit in now and then I'll mix it and see how we go, if I need some more gold. Now don't fall over. Right, let's do this. I want it quite dark and then I want the gold. In there, I think I'm going to put a little bit more gold in. Because I want it to be quite gold. I'm hoping that the gold shines through as gold and not, like I said, not as yellow. Right, here we go. Whoops, I've messed. That's fine. I just want to try and get it into the corners. I don't want to wiggle it too much because I don't want to get rid of that beautiful coloring on it. Add a little bit here. My normal story. I don't like to overfill because I don't like sanding. So I try and get them so that they're just at the lip. Right, there we go. And as you can see, there's hardly anything left in the bowl. There's maybe a teaspoon, which is what I wanted. Obviously, I don't want it to be too short, so I'd rather have that little bit left over and I can make chips with that. Right, I'll leave that to dry. Right, so we are looking good. It does look like it stayed quite gold, but I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch because I'm not sure if it's going to stay gold, but I'm hoping. But if the sides, you can't, well, maybe you can see on that camera, the sides look really nice. It's almost like we used to get sweets like this when we were younger. What are they called? They look like little pillows. I can't for the life of me think what they were called. Humbugs, mint humbugs. That's exactly what they look like. I don't know if anyone else knows what a mint humbug is because it was a while ago, but that's exactly what they look like, mint humbugs. A little bit more black, but that's the color of them. Right, so there we go. Enough of reminiscing about sweets and things. I'm going to let this cool, warm, and then cool, and then we will unmold. So it's gone through cold, warm, cold, and hopefully we are ready to unmold him. I'm not sure if you can see, but you can see the gold spickles in the bottom of the mold, so that's a good sign. Oh, I hope this unmolds nicely because it does look like it's going to be really pretty. Now this one goes at an angle and I'm always so nervous about breaking these off. Just got to try and loosen it a bit. I don't want to break it. Sure, the black, see it's not 100% dry. I haven't left this one as long as I normally do. Try and get this to stretch over here. I don't want to break it. It's definitely not properly dry. Oh, I don't know if I heard a crack there. Come on. This mold is a really good quality mold, but it's quite stiff. Oh, I'm just hoping that it doesn't break because it looks like it's absolutely beautiful. I'm just so nervous to take it off. Come on, work with me. I don't want to snap this corner off, which I'm so nervous it's going to do. This would be perfect for resin. I have to use my tummy. Come on. Slide off nicely. There we go. There we go. I could have left it a bit longer. There was a lot of black in here. Oh, wow. That is absolutely beautiful. Sure, that is beautiful. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. You can actually see the gold. It has left little indentations where the bits of the gold craft paint has been, but that's part of the, oh, it looks absolutely beautiful. Oh, I can't wait for that to dry properly now so that I can seal it. Oh, that's going to be absolutely beautiful. Sure, I'm so happy with that. Let me know what you guys think. Excuse the hands, sure. But wow, that's come out so nicely. I'm so happy with that. And I love this mold. I think I'm going to go and buy some chockies. And once it's sealed, I'll see what the chockies look like inside. Right, so there we go. I'm really happy with that. And I love this mold. This mold is lovely, even though it's a little bit of a mission to get it off. It didn't break it, which I'm really happy about, but I could have left it longer. It is still quite, I wouldn't say damp or wet, but I can feel that it's not dry. So I could have left it for another hour or so, but I was just too excited to actually open it. Like I say, I don't have patience. I'm terrible. I want to have it done now. So there we go. Guys, I'm going to seal it and we shall see what it looks like, the final result. Right, so this is the little, I'm going to just call it a sweet mold because I think it's going to be for sweets and chocolates. But I'm hoping that you can see how the gold craft paint is shimmering so beautifully. You can actually see it shimmering. Oh, I am so excited about this. I have got quite a few other metallic craft paint bottles. Look, you look at the bottom. Oh my goodness, that is so gorgeous. Sorry if it's going a bit blurry now and again, but I just wanted to show how beautifully it's shimmering, and the gold is actually gold. It is absolutely beautiful. I'll just flip it over and you can see in the light how that gold is actually shimmering. Oh my goodness, that is, I'm so happy with this. It really does look amazing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to seal it with my sealer, and I'm going to use foam, little foam blocks. I had a big piece of foam that I have just cut up. Rather than it going to waste, I thought I'll just use that. I'll cut it up into pieces and I will use that to put the sealer on. So let's get sealing. Right, so I just made a couple of little foam blocks. Like I said, I have got quite a big piece of foam and haven't really got a major use for it at the moment. So I just thought I'd just cut a couple of pieces off and make my sealing blocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pour. I actually could just, rather than, because I use this if I'm using a paintbrush, it's easier to dip in rather than the one that's the bottle. I'm going to do a little bit in the beginning because I don't want it too thick to start off with. First coat I just want to be quite thin. Just going to get into the corners. Right, so I think that it's given it a slight shine. Let me just put a little bit more in. I don't want it too thick because the first coat needs to get absorbed into the gypsunite. So I'm going to just do a light coat in the beginning. Already that's also bringing out that gold and the shine. Wow, I'm so excited about this tray. Right, let's get that to dry for a bit. Couple of hours it needs to dry for. Even though it was a really, really thin layer, it does need to dry. I wonder if I should, yeah, let me just do the back and the sides as well. I don't want to put it face down. The other day I actually put one of my sealed bits onto this part of the puppy pad and the bottom stuck slightly, so I had to sand it off, which, if you know me, I hate sanding anything. So I'm trying to make sure that, because this is a shiny plasticky, the back is plasticky shiny, so I'm hoping it won't stick too much. I'm not going to do the bottom right now. I will leave the bottom because just in case I want to put feet on it. I know I'm touching it all over with my hands, but I'm going to go over it again like this so that I don't get my fingerprints all over it. Again, it's a light, just a light coat, not a thick coat. It is getting into the little crevices that were left by the gold, which gives it a real nice stone effect. Right, that's the outside. The inside, I mean, the inside is almost dry already because it has absorbed it. I'm so happy with this tray. It looks absolutely amazing. It's so nice and glossy. Glittery, glossy, whatever you want to call it. Right, so there we go. I'm going to leave that for an hour or so. And I will see how it is if I need to give it another coat or if I just want to leave it just with that one coat on it. So there we go. Let's wait and see once it's perfectly dry. So the first coat is dry. Oh, I still can't believe how pretty this tray is. It's amazing. So, right, I have my sponge in my Ziploc, my little trick. That's how I stop them from drying out. And they can last for days in the plastic packet without drying out. Right, so I'm going to give it another, I'll just put it on here for now, rather than pouring it in. This one I'll do a little bit thicker, because I think it's only going to need the 2 coats. Should have actually done the outside first. That was a bit silly. But anyway, that's par for the course with me. I'll touch up the inside just now. It's giving it a lovely shine, but you can still see the gold. Give it a little bit more on the inside here. Right, I think that is perfect. It's not too much, but it's giving it that little bit of a shine, and it's sealed it also nicely. Right, so there we go. Once it is dry, I will take a close-up so that you can see how nicely it has come out. So you can actually see the little bits. It actually reminds me of rock that has bits of gold dust in it. It's so pretty, and in real life it actually looks even better. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing how this gold and black marble tray came together. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you could subscribe to my channel, and also please don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any of my next creative projects. So until next time, have a great one.